Okay, so you've got Windows 10 and you've got a couple of pictures or you've got some movie clips to combine together to make a movie. You've got Windows 10 and you've kept up to date with all the recent Windows updates and you've got Windows 10 Creators Edition. Now, the first thing is that Windows Movie Maker, which Microsoft discontinued, can no longer be downloaded from the Microsoft website. The second thing to note is that there are loads of other third-party applications you can download onto Windows 10 to edit video, but you do not want to download any third-party video tool. You don't need to, because Windows 10 with the latest updates has the Photos app, which you can create movies with. So if you have got some videos or you've got some pictures, you want to add a little bit of text to them, you want to add some filters, you can use the Windows 10 Photos app to do this. It is not, and it is by far not the best application that will edit videos for you. In fact, it is at the lower end of the scale. It is meant for these people who just want to create a quick video, get it online. It's nothing like Adobe range of products that are quite advanced and enables you to kick out some pretty decent video. So if you just want to get a quick fix video, then the Photos app will do the job for you. It's very good, but it is not the best by a long stretch. Give it a try, see what you think. So now we'll take a look at the Windows 10 Photos app and we will see if it meets your needs. Okay, so this is the Windows 10 Photos app. You can get it just by going to the Start menu, going down to B, and within the P section of the alphabet, you can see the Windows Photos app. So just load it up, and this is what you get. So basically, across the top, it will create kind of summary videos for you based on your content you've got, and it will automatically populate your collections here with all the photos and videos that it can find on the path that you declare in your folders. So if you click on the folder section, you can see that these are the folders here which I have got that have got my videos and photos located. So the first thing we're going to do, we're going to create a video just by using pictures. So I've got a couple of pictures here, so let's just have a look at what have I got. I've got some pictures in here. So let's select a few of these I want to use for my video. So these are some skiing videos I've got here. So let's have a look at that one there. Let's have a look at this one here and that one there, and we'll choose one more. Let's choose that one there. There we go. And I want to add this to a new video with music, and I'm going to call this skiing. And I can't spell, but I'm going to ignore that. Okay, so now we've got 4 pictures at the bottom. You can see the storyboard there. These are the imported videos, sorry, these are the imported pictures which I have dragged in just there. And if I had videos, they would appear there too. But I've added one picture there to the storyboard, the second, the third, and the fourth, and you can see them at the bottom here. If I want to delete any of them, I'll just click on the X and it gets rid of them. But for the time being, we're going to keep them in there. Now, each picture at the bottom of the storyboard has its own properties, if you like. It's got a duration, it's got filters applied, you can add text to it, you can move it around, as in the camera view, and you can add 3D effects to it. Now, all those controls are done from clicking on these buttons here. Now, the numbers signify the amount of time that these pictures are going to be played for in terms of seconds. So it's 1.1 seconds, 1.1 seconds, 1.07 seconds, 1.73. You might want to increase this time here, which we will do. So we'll go into the first picture and we'll say, I'm going to play that for 2 seconds. I'm going to play the second one for 2 seconds. The third one we might want to play for 3 seconds, and the last picture we might want to play for 5 seconds. So there you go. Automatically, our video is going up to 12 seconds. Okay, so we can see that this is the video which we're going to get. Now, looks a bit boring, doesn't it? Colours don't look very exciting. So let's sort the colours out. So what we can do is we can click on filters, and we can apply here on the right hand side different kinds of filters to the picture.
depending on what you want to choose, you can click on whichever one you want. So once you're happy, click on done at the top, and there you go, and that's changed kind of the tone of the picture there. You can do this to each picture. On the pictures as well, you can add text. So here is a little bit of text. We are skiing. That I'm going to add. Now this is the adventure theme text. I can change it to chilled theme. I can change it to electric. I can change it to classic. I can change it to loved, but you kind of get the idea. At the bottom, we have got alignment against the top, the left. We've got a small title there. We've got alignment against the bottom. We've got alignment against the right. And this works with every theme here. So you can see it doesn't necessarily have to take over the whole of the screen. Once you're happy, click done. And now we have got a little bit of funkiness to our video. Now we've got a second picture here. We can click on the pictures from down here. So I'm going to add text to this one as well. So this is me and Rob. And I want to choose a different theme, a little bit more conservative. And I want to block Rob out. And there we go. Okay, so we've got we are skiing, me and Rob, and that's it. Now on the last one here, we haven't got a lot. Actually, we haven't got anything on the third one yet. But again, you can add text. But in case of this one, we're going to add motion instead, and you can use these controls across the top instead of going back as well. So I decide I want to tilt up, and we can kind of get a sense what's going on there. There you go, not very exciting, but that is the limitation of this software. What happens if you want to add something else in between these two pictures here? So what we can do, go up here, add photos and videos, click on that, and then we've got all the collection of everything that we had before. So if we want to browse to a specific, okay, go away, specific photo, we can do just by clicking on the folders. It just depends on what you want to add. In this case, I do want to go to folders because I know where there are videos. So let's just go into the video section, and here's some videos I've got. So maybe I want to add a video in there like that. What I can do, I can then drag this video and I can insert it into the storyboard, and it will then put it before that end picture there. And here we go, I can basically play this as it would appear in the video. There I am, and it will play the last picture. We can see that that video is 10.17 seconds. But the important thing is, on the video section here, we can apply the trim tool to it. So if we want to shorten this video, which is useful, I'll explain why in a minute, we can actually knock this down a couple of seconds if we wanted to. So we can say, okay, on about second number 8, I want to trim it. We can check if that is the right area we want to trim it at. We will assume that is, and we will say, okay, we'll take the last couple of seconds out of this video and we'll trim it just down to the first 8 seconds. And then we're happy with that. And we'll notice that, there you go, 8.33 seconds. So we've knocked a couple of seconds off that. Now, one thing to notice with videos and pictures to do with text, and mainly to do with text, is the text will only appear at the start of a video or a picture being played. You can't position the text halfway through a video. In order to do that, what you need to do, you need to split the video in two, and then you play the text for the second half of the video. So I'll just demonstrate that now. So if I want to put some text in here, I'm going to call it I am skiing. There you go. And say, we'll put it on the bottom. And okay that. Now that's all well and good. So we'll, oh sorry, we don't want that, do we? No, we don't want the music. So we'll see that we go to the video there, and there you go, I'm skiing, and then I get to the end and the text is gone. But maybe at the point where I am skiing goes away, I want to put some more text. Now if I want to do that, what I need to do, I need to trim it at that point. because if I go into the text here, you'll see that it's already applied this. And if I try and say put something at this point, say chilled, for example, it will go back to the point here where I've put the text, and it will remove the text at the same point. There you go, it removes it at the end. So I need to trim it at this section here. So we'll go back to adventure because it looks cooler, and we will go to the end here. There we go, where the adventure text finishes. And what I am going to do, no, I don't want to do that. I want to just trim, don't I? So we go to that point there where the adventure text finishes. I'm going to cut the video there. So now I've got a 5-second video. I'm going to add that video back in. I'm going to go to that point, which is, well, it's going to be about 5.37 seconds into the video, isn't it? So I'm on that video now. So let's trim this. So it's going to be after that section. So let's assume it is about here. So let's trim that last bit there. Okay. So now we go from that to that. This one has the I am skiing text on that. This one doesn't. It's pretty close, isn't it? Yeah. So what we can do now, we can go into the second one. We can say we like that, and again we can put it at the bottom, and we can click on done. So now we'll have 2 lots of text on the same video. So we'll go back to the first one. Here we go. I'm skiing. There it goes, and we get the next one. Go into the next one. Transition. There we go. There we go. Okay, so you get the idea. So in order to create text on videos and pictures and any media you're adding into your storyboard, you need to split it so that you can add text to the point that you want it to appear at. Okay, so now we're done here. On the last one, we can we've got this option here to create 3D effects if we want. There's lots of different effects here which we can add to the picture. We can do a comic trail. We can kind of spin it round and stuff, and can't really see it there. But one note with these 3D effects is they're not very stable yet, and they do tend to crash the application. So, I mean, use them by all means, but you know, be wary. Save all your work first. So we'll put finally a filter. Let's put another filter on this, shall we? Let's make it look kind of cool-ish. There you go. That's very, very cold, isn't it? So let's use that, and we will put some final text on there. We'll choose another. Boom. Here you go. Thank you. There we go. Looks kind of cool. We got that big title. There you go. So there you go. You get the idea. You can create that kind of content. So we've gone from a very simple video, a couple of pictures together, and we've created, you know, a semi-okay video, and it's, you know, it's good enough to upload to the internet if you just want that quick, snappy show off video you want to give to your friends or something. Now the final thing I want to talk about is the music. Now the application will try and play music for you. You've got a variety of different music genres here in the list. You can choose none if you want, but if we choose some kind of music, let's try Street Party. There you go. What does that sound like? Let's just have a listen to that. Yeah, okay, lovely. That's great. What you can do, you can change the music volume on the video so it appears very quietly. Let's put it at 6. There we go. Let's try that, and let's play it again. There you go. It's much more subtle now, and that is our video. So we'll pause this and we'll stop listening to that silly sound, and we'll click on export or share at the top, and we've got small, medium, large. Large is good enough to upload to YouTube. Medium is okay for standard definition. Small is really bad quality. Just choose L and save it somewhere. And that is it. That is how you create videos using Windows 10 Creators Edition and using the Microsoft Photos app. Any questions, you can leave me a comment, but I hope that this video has been very useful for you, and please leave me a comment if you've got any questions. Thanks for watching.